What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here, dude. Today is Chihayafuru Tuesday, and it's a special one, not only because a new episode is coming out, because we're getting 2 episodes today, man. Now, I might have to leave for a bit after I watch episode 2, so if you see me like in different clothes or something for episode 3, that's why. That's why. But I hope that's not the case. I'll be able to react to both of them back to back, because I know that once I started, because I originally binged the series, I'm used to watching episodes back to back. So I'm so glad that I'm gonna have another episode to watch directly after this one. Shout out to Based Madhouse for allowing this to be possible, man. But without further ado, after last week's excellent episode, I cannot wait to see where we go from here, man. Especially with how this season is about to be, dog. Like, I feel it in my bones. And I think today we should have new visuals for the opening. Unless the opening is going to be a recap of the entire series up until this point, which I doubt. I think that was only for the return. I do believe, because it was the first time in 6 years that an episode had aired for Chihaya, I think that in this one we should have new visuals, so that's going to be exciting as well. But without further ado, and we're going to get to hear the ending as well, man. Let's get right into it. Episode 2, Chihayafuru Awesome Sauce. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the classic music. To my boy Arata. Can't wait to see what he's gonna do in this season, man. Since we can already see where Taichi and Chihaya are gonna be going. Man. Arata, bro, relax. I feel you, I understand. Ganbare, Arata, man, you can do it. Next year, I really like to play in the team tournament. So the thing in the trailer, he's starting his own club. There's the visuals. He's starting his own club. I love this song, dude. And I could tell from the... Okay. That might have to be a profile picture. For the queen? Taichi? That was a nice visual. I can't wait to see what all of their stories are going to be in this season 2. Oh, that's nice. Similar to the season 2 portion, where it has her as a child. Suda. Look at Shanks! I love the song, dude. And right back over there, son. Let's go! Oh, that's an awesome opening. Yo, but just like the trailers, because in the trailer show Arata with 5 or 6 figures behind him, like shadowy figures, some organization stuff, and I'm like, what? So Arata's actually gonna go about creating a team, which is very interesting, because Arata's going to go about creating a team, whereas Taichi and Chihaya's story is going to be more individual character arcs, right? In this particular season, from what we can tell from episode 1. How far can I really go alone? Bro, Arata gets a team? He's already axed enough by himself! I'm gonna get his own team around him, giving him even more motivation to keep moving forward? I'll start sweating. The PE teacher. The PE teacher. Since I won the college championship 15 years ago. Also, he actually played. Class A. Are there any students in school who want to play Karuta? It's like the students, man, not siblings or cousins, whatever. There's some students. What, bro? Can you imagine that? Arata's team against Mizusawa, dog. It's raining outside. Mizusawa High School? Hey! Nikuman. Yo, I feel Chihaya, yo. I went through this exact same phase when I was in my junior and throughout all my 4 years. I was in the same thing, dog. Kyoto? This is a new soundtrack. Michiru-san, you're amazing. Yo, if she's going to Kyoto, it's only gonna be to box the queen. It's only gonna be to box the queen. Kana. Dude, I made some kind of progress. Yeah, because she was the one pushing for it this entire time. But no, there's no progress. There's progress in terms of their Karuta ability. Is their rivalry. Yo, and you already know, bro, after the declaration from Taichi, they're both gonna be practicing 100%. 110%, screw that. Bro, Taichi extremely 100% invested in the Karuta, dog? I don't know if you want to go for Chihaya's one-syllable cards. That's... Yeah, and Chihaya's still dealing with her disadvantage. Yeah, at least she just like, yo, put me in there. The master qualifiers. Yo, Destomu, slap that man in the face for that. He's only looking up. Komano's only looking up, dog. Sakuma's insane. Get him out of here. I had a feeling it was coming. Class A. Facts, he's even worse, Kana. I agree. Stop playing. You don't want to get too comfortable with it. You can still hold down cards to take them. Ah, so instead of using them in that way... Yo, the Galactic Brain OST! Sumire. Sumire is one of my favorite characters. I really hope that she... I want to see her grow in this. Look at that, bro! You see those movements? Yo, Sumire is like, yo, see me! Let's go! Dog, exactly. Seeing how far she's come from then. Yo, she's hungry, dog. She wants to advance forward. Didn't have to do the same. All goes back to Taichi, doesn't it? But it's interesting because she got into Karuta in a similar reason Taichi got into Karuta. And similar way Chihaya got into Karuta, because of one person. Especially you. You want to be a reader. Terrible. Overlap with the dates of our class trip. So the class trip to Kyoto is in the same week as Bro, you already know it's gonna mess Chihaya up. She's thinking back to the queen. Dog, what's it? They have to play in the qualifiers. They have to play in the qualifiers. Last year's high school championship, I passed out and had to withdraw. This year I got hurt and had surgery and still can't use my right hand. I wish I'd be back playing the game back tour, but I understand how you're feeling. I understand. I would be in the same position. With grace, Chihaya. With grace. Kana's OST. Is that a shoot? Yo, luck and savings. Got a little simple-minded she is, dog. Me too. Choosing the queen match over the class trip. You know 100% she will. I would miss her. But if that's what Chihaya wants to build up. Is that Shinpachi? Bro, that's Shinpachi. Only Shinpachi says Nandayo like that. Only Shinpachi says Nandayo like that. They have Shinpachi and Chihayafuru. Who were not included in our 20 poems. He's selling out. How fortunate you are. Now to those who took those poetry assignments seriously, and those who are laughing at them, I say this. Learn the pain of creating something, and once you've learned to resolve yourself to show lenience to others! Dog, that spoke to the soul! My man entered the Ultra Instinct Chihaya stage when he said that. The pain of creating something, bro. Yo, that was beautiful, dog. That right there is why I love this series. I never thought I'd be hearing those words of wisdom from him today, dog. But even if she's able to use it, it's still gonna feel a bit weird starting off, isn't it? How's the music? Yo, she's ready. You can hear it. Hey, she's gonna be like, Taichi, throw hands. See me now. Look at that, look at that. See me now. Well, of course. Take this seriously. Facts. She's got the King's hockey, dog. Wonder what she's going to do about the East Japan qualifiers. I'd like to wear a hakama in the Yoshino tournament. For Class A and B players. Yo. He'll rep it for the Master and Queen qualifiers. Strong players. Yeah. I forgot about that. She wants to get better because she's she's visioning the queen match. She's like, what the hell that trip, dog? For which one? What the hell's that? What did you put? What did you put? It's gonna hit me with the One Piece now, dog? I gotta wait a while? Oh, I thought that was Anata's team. Yeah. But it's just the society as a whole. This dude. Yo, Hokuo. Fujisaki, yo, real deal. Class A and B players from all over that we've already known. Of course. Hey. Harada's always looking out for him, man. An individual match is a team match. He did say that. But there's no need to rush. In all things, you kids are just getting started. Welcome to the world of Class A. Yes, Taichi, welcome to the world of Class A. What is she hearing? His thoughts? You look pretty in that... You better not lose. They gotta see each other. Yo, Pseudo needs to sit down, dog. Did Anata really say that? And then Taichi's like, yo, get out of here. This man's always trying to ruin her focus. What you gonna say, Taichi? Yo, Taichi accepting a challenge? Bro, you don't want... Bro, post-time skip? Post-training Taichi? Pseudo better watch himself, dog. Yamai Makoto? No! From Fujisaki? Horirika! Nishino's like, yo, Pseudo. This is the world of Class A and B, that's Tomu, bro. And he immediately gets pwned. Immediately. It's a different world every time you go up a tier. Wow. Oh, still hurts, dog. Kana's always looking out for the squad, dog. That's a good point. Kana was looking out for the boy, dog. Man, dude. I'll get to Class B before that. That's right. You're not alone here, dog. It's probably insane. I'm not the only one. No, bro, I wanted to see the Chihaya match against Makoto. He's down to 1. Oh, man. And Pseudo continues. Which I expected, because if he is going to face Taichi, then he has to. He's going to be a major obstacle for my teammates. Still thinking about others, and even in defeat. One of my teammates is gonna win. That's coming from Nishida, bro. Are the real team matches? Bro, look at that graphic. We have another episode. We have another episode. Well, let me watch this ending first. I'm loving the visuals. Okay. I feel like I've heard... No, the callback to opening 1 when they were all on the stairs. Individual matches or team matches too. You know, seeing all of their growth in this episode, just in little small instances, because what this series does so well is that it shows you certain individuals' growth, and it doesn't have to tell you about that growth, because it doesn't make you feel like an idiot. Like it knows that you're. It respects your intelligence. Like, you know, if you've gotten to this point, you know Kana's journey, you know Komano's journey, you know Nishida's journey, you know Sumide's journey, right? Tsukuba, we weren't able to see much of, aside from he's still as insane as ever. But when it came to those other characters within Mizusawa, we were able to see the change, right there, or not really the change, but the growth in their characters. You know, Kana still continuing to be the motherly figure that she was back in the first 2 seasons, even more so, taking care of both Chihaya and Komano in this episode. That was really, really nice, being able to have those moments. But then, of course, having Nishida, bro. Nishida, before, it was all about him getting to the top, him winning everything. You know, that's the whole reason why he started Karuto in the first place. And as time has gone on, he's had a change of heart over that. And I remember the match whenever him and Destomu had that battle beforehand, and then he went out and fought it. And then it was thanks to Komano's notes that he was able to win that match. It feels like since then on, he's been softening up, right? More and more. So to see that he said that in this tournament, in a tournament with all these other individuals that he considers rivals, but he stated that one of my teammates will win, and I wore him down, and that's the very first thought that came to mind. That to me shows growth. And then Sumire, dog, going and telling Chihaya, like, dog, I'm here. You keep moving forward. I am here. Greatness, man. That's what I love about the series so much, is the growth of the characters. And then, of course, when it comes to Chihaya, yo, man, and that legendary line by the teacher, dude. You know, learn about the pain of creating something before you go out and attempt to judge it, man. Like 100% facts, bro, and I believe that, man. And I've always stood by it. That's why it's so hard for me to critique things within this field. Because I know the pain, man. I know the pain. That junk it hit home, man. It hit home. But another amazing episode. I'm glad we have another one right after this, but I'm gonna see if I have time to record it. I love this episode, dude. It had so many great moments. For so many different characters. Yo, my boy Arata's about to build a team. They're all in the same field. Arata told Chihaya she looks pretty. And then Chihaya responded to that with a rival statement like, dog, yeah. And I'm gonna use it to start whooping some butt. Like, let's go, Chihaya, dog. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can watch episode 3. I'll be back, man. I'll be back! Oh, man, let's go. I don't know how much I'll have, but I'm gonna watch as much as possible. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The girl from the trailer. Nakuma Haruka. The former queen returning from maternity. What did that say? Returning from maternity leave? Dude, on right before I put this on, or I should say whenever I put the I was putting the video on the computer, the one that I just recorded, I went back and I listened to this opening. I was like, dude, this goes hit so hard. I love these visuals. I love the song. So, Inokuma Haruka, we saw her facing off against Chihaya in that trailer. So she is a former queen who left on maternity leave and is now back. I couldn't catch the rest of that subtitle, but I'm going to assume that's what the rest of the subtitle stated. That's exciting, man. That's exciting. Because that just shows you that Chihaya's going to have to grow. And not only that, but we know that Chihaya's still in that place of, okay, she's not at 100% yet because she just recently got rid of that taping on her finger. That wasn't allowing her in order to go full-fledged 100% try hard on her right hand. So, with that being said, an opponent who's facing her who does not know that she's injured is going to go out at 110%. I mean, she beat Makoto, but this is the former queen we're talking about. Yo, she real deal is. The baby on the right kind of looks like Taichi as a child. Right there in the Yo, watch out! It really takes passion to come back to the game. That's 100% factual. Chihaya's out here taking dubs. She keeps looking back at the finger. I mean, I wouldn't be able to help it either. After an injury like that. Classic Chihaya. Classic Chihaya. Oh, my finger? My hand? Factual. Which is why I'm glad that she's having this tournament before any type of qualifiers, you know, in order to get her back into game shape. Yo, the school spirit. My man's out here singing the school song. You remember whenever they played the school song in order to send them off? That was a beautiful moment. There's so much I want to talk to Arata about. It was so amazing having that moment, like... No, because he himself is starting one, so he's like, how do I do it? That's beautiful, because Taichi's looking at him to gain... Yo, that's so goat. There it is. That's the visual that we saw in the trailer. And but this is so beautiful because Taichi's looking at Arata to get more skill and memorization, more skill in the individual game. Arata wants to know how it is they were able to make a team. Guess you're feeling confident. Dog, my guy spread the moment he said that. I swear. If that thing says Taichi versus Arata, I swear. Don't play games. Don't play games. I was shook. I was shook there for a second. I was like, oh. But yo, that was amazing. Getting a moment with Taichi and Arata like that. And how they both look up to each other in different ways. As rivals, of course, but... She more than helped. She was Rayleigh to them 100%. Put them in work condition. Man. Do you think Ayase has what it takes to be the queen? Dog, I'm tired of this series giving me questions and cutting away before the answer. Dr. Harada versus Rika? The bear. You remember that's what they called him? That is the dude! He was the one, right, that beat and then he got pwned by Shanks. If Chihaya beats that dude. Hey, hold on, coach. Look at this guy. Yo, Nishida, it was Nishida, right, that faced him? Yo, Nishida couldn't take his eyes off of him. He was super shook. Yo, Taichi's like, I got lucky today, dog. Going up against this dude. That's great. So he's the one on the thingy? On the recording that they listen to? That's actually very interesting. That's like the closest you can get. That everyone, man. 10:02 in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 10:03, 10:04, 10:05. A tweet? Yo, you know Chihaya's excited. Yo, his Suo's hockey was sent all the way through the screen. But you know how happy Chihaya must be to be facing somebody that strong. Bro, he is the dude from the thing! This man is the dude from the reader! From the cassettes. Rupeto Sakuyako no Hana. Come on, Taichi, dog. Takemura. There we go. That's what his name was. She noticed Arata. There we go. Yo, this thing helped them out a lot last time. That's her way of support, dog. Even though she's not a I knew that already, but then I came to see how serious she was. Grades at school are below average. Barely above poor. The red subject is me. How to become a high school teacher? Reason I want to be a Karuta Club advisor. Yeah! Like Sakurazawa. See me, Ouchie greatness. Meowchi greatness! Yo, it's like the queen now. Just whoosh, whoosh. She's got that swift movement. It's just beyond here. The truth of silent Karuta. Oh man, I'm ready, dog. Hey, but that's a prodigy right there, yo. Yo, Yamamoto Yumin versus Arata. Facts. You want the card? Take it! Yo, Pseudo and Recon. Must be rough having so many mental influences. Yo, this man is so sick, dog. He just continues to go at your head. Finally adjust to their right hand. And that's what Bro, Chihaya's doing this to somebody who's competing in the Master Challenge, dog. Like, put that into perspective. Exactly. Yo, this truth of silent Karuta. Chihaya's out here taking cards like threads and needles. Instant! And it was both of them. With the same speed! And they're collided! That is what I call a hockey clash. Dude! That's insane. If not for her maternity leaves, she would have kept her streak. 5 years younger than me and my rival. I challenged her 4 times, but I couldn't win once. Yo, she's just like Chihaya. Yo, that's always the team mindset. It's always the team mindset. Harada, bro. Yo, this shit not be society. Remember, my boy? Remember, Taichi, you have more than just a team, dog. You got a whole society behind you, brother. You got a whole society behind you. Oh, man. Ultra Instinct Taichi coming. Yeah, what is this soundtrack? $33, $34, $35. Did you see the speed, dog? But she's exhausted. She can't help it. You know, she's not used to that type of thing. Yo, so it's not only whenever her grandma does it. Yo, Makoto's like, ugh! I goes now. Because we're practicing for the queen match. She has Chihaya in sight. That's pseudo, dog. That's pseudo. Yo, pseudo keeps getting tired out, man. She's pissed. Yo, Makoto's insane. The real fight is in 2 weeks. The real fight is in 2 weeks. What was I doing for half a year? Yo, Chihaya is just in the zone. She is in the zone. She beat him. She beat him. She beat him. Let's go. What are the matchups? What are the matchups, dog? Don't play with me. I don't know if Ayase can become queen, but... Harada? Bro, my heart almost flew out the window. Legit, my soul almost flew out the window. Here it comes. The trailer match. Chihayafuru, man. Yo. Oh, man, dude. So Arata's out here. Arata just beat the individual who faced Queen Obu, right? And then in the midst of that, Chihaya just beat the one who faced Shanks. And so now we're leveling the playing field, man. We're starting to truly see that they can go and challenge for that match. You know what I'm saying? And now we have Chihaya facing off against someone who was formerly a queen and had to leave due to maternity leave. Someone whose streak still might be going against, according to Sakurazawa. And she has seen Shinobu in action. But to me, not. To me, even though... based on what we know from the series at this point in time, unless Chihaya loses, I do not see how she could be on the same level or beyond Shinobu. Chihaya would have to lose, because I still don't think that Chihaya can beat the queen. You know, I right now, if they were to face off right now in box, she's giving her a run for her money, 110%. But I feel like Chihaya still needs a bit more to go over that hump, and then it'll be an equal match. I feel like if she wins this match and gets more experience after that, then we're talking. Then Shinobu's in sight. She's within grasp. But I don't know. And I'm so glad next week we have a double episode, just in case this match goes on for long. You know, like, and then we'll have 2 episodes to go through it, dog. Flipping Flagnars, bro, because from the moment that you saw that within the match, and Sakurazawa was able to see it, now we know who it was that she continued to lose to. It was her. Not only that, but we saw that within the match, or within the confines of that flashback while the match was going on, that she is very, very similar to Chihaya in the way that not only she takes card, but in her approach to the game, her love and passion for the game. You know, come back to it after giving birth. So within this very storyline, you have Chihaya, who just recently gave her notice to the school and to Miyauchi that she wants to become a high school teacher. How to become a high school teacher so that she can become a karate supervisor in the similar way Sakurazawa is. So she's taking that side from Sakurazawa, and then she herself acts like this individual. So like it's taken from both sides of that original rivalry from back then, and like she embodies both of them, which is very, very fascinating. So then here you have this matchup that's about to take place, where both of them are very, very similar in the way they play, and they're very similar. I mean, so much so they took a card with the same speed. Their hockey clashed. Their cards actually clashed. I can't wait, yo, because we already know that this is about to be insane. We're about to have, bro, we saw Chihaya in the zone against Takamura. We saw her in the zone, taking cards like it was nothing, yo, silently pushing. Nishida was like, nah, she's putting enough force that she doesn't have to, dog. She's like Shinobu. Flagnards. Oh, man. And then, in the midst of that, we saw Taichi going in. In the midst of that, when we still don't know who Taichi is facing off against. We don't know who Taichi, we don't know who Arata. We don't know who. Well, I'm going to assume it's going to be Taichi and Sudo. I'm going to assume just based on the current storyline, or they could save Taichi and Sudo for later on. But there's not that many people left in this tournament, so we'll see what happens. But it's going to be crazy. Because if they truly go on to advance, if Chihaya wins, and if Taichi wins, and if Arata wins, eventually one of the three is going to have to go up against each other, bruh. I don't know, man. I don't know. Flipping Flagnars, bro. I need the next episode. See, this. Like, bro, having to experience this. I'm thankful we got 2 episodes. Can you imagine this would have been just 1 episode? I would have been struggling. I can't even imagine how the rest of the season's gonna feel, man. After we get the double episodes out of the way, I'm gonna be struggling every week. Like, mother Flagnars. Thank you, Base Madhouse, for giving us 2 episodes, which were both fantastic in their own way and in their own right. That song that played when Taichi started going up in Lex Stormer was amazing, dude. I was like, yo, what is this soundtrack? I never heard this before. It sounds amazing. So they're all ready. They're going in. We'll see who they're matched up against this next week. I cannot wait to see this matchup coming up in here soon. I can't wait to see how Chihaya is going to learn from it and what kind of experience she's going to gain from it. And if she truly does win, this is going to be very, very interesting. But if she loses, either way, man, there's so many possibilities. It sucks. I need the next episode. Man, dude. Loved it. They both of the episodes, I mean, all the episodes so far have just, it feels like Madhouse just hasn't missed a beat. It has continued to deliver on the same quality I've expected from the series, and even go up, even above and further beyond that, man. I mean, there were so many sequences right there that they were taking some of my favorite sequences from the original series. Like there was a sequence there with Taichi and Chihaya where like their face was phasing through the mat, and we got to see a nice background. I loved whenever they did that in season 2, but they didn't do it that often. I remember, I think it was during the Megumu match, whenever Taichi was facing off, or Taichi, I'm sorry, whenever Chihaya was facing off against Megumu in that team match, there was a moment like that where she would like went into Ultra Instinct hearing mode, and it did like a situation like that, and it was so cool, and the way that was done. I think it was in the Fujisaki match as well against Rion. But yeah, I think it was in that match as well. But I love that so much. Whenever they did, and I remember whenever she did it against in the Hokuo match too. But see, in season 2 it did it, and they're already doing it now. So I'm looking forward to seeing what type of things they continue to utilize that I really enjoyed from the previous 2 seasons with this season 3. That was really nice. I always love that visual effect. It just adds so much to the hype of the moment. But I'm glad to see we are witnessing and seeing Chihaya's growth as a player in front of our very eyes. Thanks to that handicap that she had where she could not use her right hand and was focused to use on her left hand. Now being forced to use her right hand again, or not being forced, but using her right hand again, has changed the game. And I knew it was going to, but I thought it was going to be in a different way where things were just going to feel lighter. Whereas now, she's able to take cards in the way that she wanted to take cards throughout the entire season 2. But it was all thanks to that injury. And like, how amazing is that, man? Like, it was thanks to this injury that you're able to take the cards that you wanted to take beforehand. And then you were also blaming this very injury from stopping you from taking the cards that you wanted to take. But it was thanks to the injury that now you're in the position to where now you can take the cards in the silent type of way that the queen does. Interesting. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to rewatch these 2 episodes. I'm definitely going to watch the opening again. I love that opening, Doug. But I probably am going to sit down and watch, at the very least, one of them later on tonight before I go to sleep. Because here on the computer, so that it doesn't lag on Crunchyroll, I keep it to where it's 720p, not 1080. So I need to watch this episode in full 1080 skip. And I'm super, super excited for that, man. But yeah, we'll see y'all next. Everybody has an awesome, awesome day. Chihayafuru is in here. It's going up in like somewhere. I'm going to put an updated video soon about the November hiatus thing, but do not worry. I will continue making Chihaya vids. There's no way I can't stop it. There's no way I'll be able to stop the Chihaya greatness. So I'll definitely be here next week for that, and going on forward into the future. So I cannot wait, man. Chihaya awesome sauce. Looking forward to seeing what takes place next, and I cannot wait to see the matchups that are going to be taking place aside from this upcoming matchup here with Chihaya. So super looking forward to it, man. I can already tell it's going to be a fun one. It's what the trailer has been really hyping up, and it's the showdown that ever since we first saw the trailer for S3, this is the showdown that they have been hyping up the most in terms of what we were going to get in those first 2 episodes. So, and the fact that it's going to get a double episode has me even more excited, because that just means if it ends in a cliffhanger, I won't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So, can't wait, man. Chihaya awesome sauce. What did y'all think about these 2 episodes? Let me know what y'all thought about it in the comment section down below. What were your favorite moments? And are you as excited as I am for next week's episode, man? Or next week's episodes, I should say. Y'all have an awesome one. Take care. Chihayafuru greatness, man.